Hey guys, movies and TVs on the ball here. Steve-O coming at you just with a real quick kind of question. I'm not really going to be talking about uh, X-Men movies, like reviewing them for this video. I just want to ask you guys. So we're in a almost 25 years of the X-Men movies, and we've had about 13 films, counting the Deadpool movies. And I kind of was thinking to myself, I said, how would you rank all 13 X-Men films? For me, if you've seen my videos talking about the X-Men movies, I am a huge fan. Probably my favorite one's probably X2 is my favorite, and probably Logan as well. But I guess my top three would be probably X-Men 1, X-Men 2, and maybe Logan would probably be it. The Wolverine wasn't bad. I felt like I would like to see what people would say about the Wolverine, because I felt like it was interesting enough, but just wasn't executed great. I know that the Wolverine, which was the sequel to X-Men Origins of Wolverine, but kind of took place right before Days of Future Past. That film was really interesting because they took away his claws and powers and kind of gave him more of an interesting look to it. And then you had the hit Logan, which when I saw it for the first time, I thought to myself, oh my God, Logan, this is the last time we'll see um, uh, Wolverine and Hugh Jackman play Wolverine in the Marvel Cinematic in the Marvel movies, and then of course Deadpool Wolverine, which to me, and if you've seen my review, I kind of talked about how this Deadpool and Wolverine basically resurrected or cleaned up what X-Men Origins did to both those characters, and they did it in a smart, clever, R-rated way, which really worked. But I did like Days of Future Past as well, because Days of Future Past, to me, I like the whole Hugh Jackman. Well, two things. I love it when Hugh Jackman comes back to talk to Professor Xavier, um, played by young Charles Xavier, played by James McAvoy. And I love the fact that he says, Wolverine says to Xavier's like, you need to help me. You need to help people with your gift. And he said, we came to you and you did nothing. And I like that moment because the cameo in X-Men First Class really made sense. But I would probably say X-Men 3 had some very interesting, but it had, okay, oh, excuse me, X-Men really made sense because his cameo really made more of a, impact on Charles Xavier. And then you had X-Men 3, which had really smart ideas when you think about it. I just think it was executed on, and I think because X-Men 1 and X-Men 2 did so well, especially X-Men 2, X-Men 3, because it wasn't directed by Bryan Singer, it was directed by Brett Ratner. He put a little bit too much comedy into it, but I did like the fact that he brought some interesting stuff. The fact that Beast was part of was Secretary of Mutant Affairs, which was I thought was pretty smart. And the fact that the whole leech thing, which if you remember in the animated series, he was a green kind of guy, and in this one he's more of a bald-headed guy who looks like Charles Xavier. Um, what and I feel like they had some smart ideas, but they just weren't executed great. And then you had X-Men Apocalypse, which I felt like Apocalypse was one of those films that I feel like when you look at sort of First Class, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, and even Dark Phoenix, they really kind of went from high to low. And I think Dark Phoenix, they just couldn't get Dark Phoenix right. And it was written by Jeffrey something. He was the producer of all the other X-Men films, so I didn't really want to hold that against him. But what is your thoughts on the X-Men franchise? How would you rank all 13 films? Did you like this? Do you feel like Deadpool should be in there? Do you feel like Deadpool shouldn't be in there? I think it should be in there because it makes a lot of sense. And, if you saw Deadpool 3, it really made Deadpool, or, it really brought the 20th Century Fox Marvel films together with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But, what was your thoughts on Logan? Did you like, did you like X-Men Origins or X-Men Origins Wolverine? Did you feel like it could have been better? It could have been done better. I mean, I thought that the guy that played Gambit did pretty well, but then when you saw Channing Tatum play Gambit, I think he blew it out of the park. But I think Days of Future Past would probably be in there, and but I think X-Men 3 I think gets a bum rap, but I think after 15 years it's probably have gotten more of a maybe it's gotten better. I don't know, with time. Let me know in the comments below, how would you rank the X-Men movies? And as always, let me know what was your thoughts on X-Men growing up. Did you read the comics? Did you enjoy the films? Did you enjoy the television series? Have you been watching X-Men 97? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, like and subscribe. And peace.